Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the channel. And we are continuing with round 3 of F1 2020 My Team Season 8. We are heading into the Chinese Grand Prix, a Grand Prix we haven't been to in some time. I think we won last season. I don't know exactly for sure. It's been a while, but yeah, Chinese Grand Prix has been a strong circuit for us in the early stages, in the earlier seasons, but then we did have a heartbreak later on. But let's see if we can really push the car today and get another stunning P1 finish. As you guys remember from the first 2 videos of the season, if you haven't seen that yet, please go to the description and go on that playlist. It's all there, and also you'll be seeing pop-ups show up with videos, links to those videos, so please do check those out. But we did, spoiler alert, get P1 in both of them. Although the last one in Bahrain was kind of an iffy one because I think there was a bit of contact. There may have not been. I don't know. The FIA haven't really given us a penalty for it. I don't think it exists in the game, but still, it just kind of looked murky. But we'll see how we do in China. We do have to work on our clean racing, so let's try and work on that. We're gonna head into the Hanoi circuit, Vietnam, for an invitational event. We'll see how well we do, and I'll see you guys afterwards. So you guys will have seen the invitational event we passed with flying colors. It was a good one in the 1990 McLaren. And now we are back at HQ heading on into the Chinese Grand Prix weekend. Everything is set. I think we also got a couple durability upgrades from the Mercedes team. Well, I say team, but the manufacturers of the power unit, because we are running a Mercedes power unit. So I think we got one of these ultimates or minors. I don't know. It's maintenance stuff, so it'll be okay. It doesn't really impact the performance of the car. So let's head on into China at the Shanghai International Circuit. I'll do the practice programs, and I'll see you guys afterwards for qualifying. Here we go, time for qualifying at the Chinese Grand Prix. It is an exciting time right now. Let's see how well our car responds to the pressures of the Chinese Grand Prix. We're gonna let time slip by a little. We did get the fastest lap around the track during practice, but that was on softs when everyone else were on mediums and hards. So let us see how well we do compared to the AI here. AR or Rapid 26.294 is the record to beat at the moment. Let's hope for a good result. Let's see how well we do. Let's head out. Crossing the line at P16, we're right on the cusp of getting relegated out of Q2. Let's see if we can improve on that time. Minor improvement, not much. We're still 2/10 off of Hamilton's pace. Let's return to garage. This is looking bad for us. We still need to improve a tiny bit. Oh yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Car setup. We're gonna drop our fuel. We're going out again. And we cross the lines, what, 100th of a second faster? I think we are in P16. Yeah, we just scraped through. Where are we losing time? I don't know. But we are sitting P16 right now, heading into Q2. Carlos Sainz topping the table in Q1. Matsushita, Magnussen, Giotto, Aiken, Guan Yu Zhou, and Nick De Vries failing to qualify for Q2. Let's just head in. Let's see if we can be competitive against everyone else. Ooh, crossing the line at a 127.4. It's a bit slow. Ahead of Giovinazzi and Hamilton. We got a pit for more fuel, and we'll see also what's going on the field. Yeah, not good enough. We're gonna sit somewhere in the rear of the grid. the latter half. I mean, I guess we deserve it after our crash with Russell in the previous Grand Prix. I think it has all come down to strategy today. P16, worst of the Q2 runners. It's kind of a shame, really, but we will see how it works out. Carlos Sainz in P2, knocked out are myself, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Hamilton, Albon, and Leclerc. So let's head on into race, and hopefully we can get into the points positions.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the captain. No grip penalties, no mitigating circumstances, just a poor qualifying performance and a very disappointing start position for them today.
It's not a nice feeling, I promise you. They've got a quick car underneath them, but they've got onto the grid today and they need a pair of binoculars to see the start lights. They'll be desperate for a good start to make up for some of that deficit.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Stroll, Norris, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Schumacher, Bottas, Ocon, and Daniel Kvyat, Leclerc, Albon, Lewis Hamilton, and Giovinazzi, Latifi, the captain, Nick de Vries, and Guan Yu Zhou, Aitken, Giotto, Magnussen, and Nobuharu Matsushita. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Not quite sure if we can keep the P1 going, but we will definitely try to improve on our qualifying pace. Let's see if we can really improve our racing. I think 14 and 14 seems to be the best. Yeah. Seems like that seems to be the best strategy going for us. We'll drop our fuel load a bit to about 28 laps because we want to stay on level terms so that we can run rich for a little longer. Let's just get into the race. Bit disappointed in ourselves for starting so far behind, but here we go. 5 red lights in China, and away we go. Immediately up to Rich. Let's see if we can take over some positions early on from the race start. Nice. We're almost on level terms, taking a risk on the turn here. Up the inside, can we... Oh, we're up to P9, guys. We're up to P9. Brilliant move. P9 right now. We've made up some positions here, giving it everything we've got. Dive bomb into turn 3, I believe. Up to P7. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Okay, we're doing well. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Gasly is ahead of you.
Okay, they're not telling me the strategies of everyone. Alright, P7 after lap 1. I don't know, seems like we have more grip right now. I feel like the car is too powerful, so the setup isn't really set up for this kind of a powerful car. The car has so much power, like a little press of the accelerator and then boom, we're in a wall or something. Alright, let's try to be competitive because Gasly has 2 stops. So I think all the self-compound tire runners are aiming for a 2-stop strategy. We only have a 1-stop strategy, so hopefully we can stay competitive within reaching distance of the cars ahead of us. And then we should easily take the win then. Okay, here we go. First set of cars are pitting off of their soft compound tires. Verstappen, Stroll, a couple others are still going. I think Sainz as well. I found a soft spot, or like the sweet spot with my differential. Bumped it up 10% to 60%, and I think I'm finding some good pace here. We'll see.
Moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2. Our gap to the car in front is 3.5 seconds.
Oh, bummer. DRS is gone. DRS is gone. Gotta really push here. Dang it. Hopefully they can fix it. Alright, more people are pitting. Teammate is in the pits as well.
DRS is offline.
Russell and Verstappen keep going. Alright, we get the lead of the Grand Prix now. We get a new strategy option. Don't know what that is for. Lap 15. Okay. We'll see what our pace is like. I just realized I left my ERS on for those turns. Alright, take it off. There we go. Nice. Let's see how quick we are. Still in a healthy lead, 4.8, 4.7 seconds ahead of Leclerc, but they are catching. Earlier they were like 7 seconds behind me, but now they're 4 point something. So it is a bit of a worry, but I think we should be onto our hard compound tires before they really threaten our dominance in P1. Uh-oh, George Russell is peeking into the top 5 right now. He is very near. We might want to pit opposite Leclerc and Albon, so maybe at the end of this lap we'll come in for the hard compound tires. Here we go, we're going into the pit lanes. Alright, lean. Into the pits we go. Giovinazzi will probably pit with us. Russell is going to be pitting. New hards activated. We're gonna see some rain at the end, by the way. There was a weather forecast saying we may see some rain. Ooh, Carlos Sainz is coming in too. Bummer. I think that was why our strategy changed. Sorry, Carlos. Alright, let's see. We're out in P6, which is not all too bad. Driver in front.
Gasly is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was at 1 minute 32.0.
We also get released just ahead of Leclerc, so everything's good. We should be in with a podium if this strategy really holds up to its expectations. Oh, Leclerc's probably gonna get DRS here. Yeah, kind of. We're gonna give it everything we've got, try to defend this position. Alright, here we go. More in the pits, and we're up to P4. We'll see how fast Verstappen and Stroll are. I think they're quite fast around here. driver in front.
Verstappen is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 5.1 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:30.8.
Nothing about another pit stop, so they may be finishing the Grand Prix on those tires. Gotta try and catch them. Ooh, Leclerc pits for some odd reason. He pits.
Our teammate by 19.9 seconds.
Leading Sainz by 19 seconds, okay. Still 4.2, 4.3 seconds to Verstappen ahead. Oh my DRS is gone again. What is going on? Not like I'm gonna overtake. Oh my god, Verstappen is 5 seconds ahead of me. Come on. Can we please push closer? I think sector 2 is the worst sector for me. And it's quite hard on automatic gearbox. I think you have to be on manual gearbox to really make the most out of the sector 2 speeds. But here we go, lap 23. Weather is coming, so let's see how instantaneous it'll be. Or if it'll have an impact at all. I don't know if it will. Oh, there is a yellow flag ahead in sector 1. Start finish straight. Ah, it's a Haas, not a Red Bull. I was hoping it was a Red Bull. Darn it.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
That's fine. Gotta keep pushing.
Green flag.
Dang it! Lap 26 and there's no rain falling from the sky yet. I don't think we're gonna make podium, guys. Our first non-podium finish happens in China. Either we are very close to Max Verstappen's pace, equal to it, or we're slow. Has something to do with sector 2 because I'm absolutely in the red in sector 2. Also, Albon's out of nowhere, come right behind me. Oh, there's rain.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
How quickly is it gonna get wet? I don't know, but we've lost a lot of time
7.1 seconds.
to the car in front. Oh boy. Oh. Everyone's quite slow. Verstappen and Stroll are actually fighting ahead of us. For position. Crash, 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 crash. I mean, the AI never crashes, to be honest. Okay, box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I think it's time for intermediates, guys. DRS disabled as well. Going wide. Okay, we're putting on intermediates. I'm gonna risk it. Let's see if the risk pays off because it is time for intermediates. I think Stroll is putting on intermediates as well. He's a bit early. Ah, will this risk pay off? I don't know. Let's see. Please let this risk pay off. 2.3.1. Stroll's just ahead. Okay, Giovinazzi pulled the trigger as well. Ooh, Stroll is kind of unsure about his tires, I think. I think we can make the most of it here. Okay, overtook Stroll. Collision with Stroll, alright, whatever. Gotta work on my clean overtakes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go rich a little here. Feeling like a rich kind of environment here. I think everyone's gonna pit, no? Gasly's struggling right here. Let's see if I can overtake him. Yes, I can. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Green flag. Green flag.
I think Gasly just bumped into me. What's happening?
Final lap.
Final lap of the Grand Prix. Let's see if we can catch up to the dry compound tire runners because they are struggling out here. Norris overtaken. Alright, Stroll is stuck behind Norris. That's good. Gives me some breathing space. Oh, please tell me I can catch up to these guys who are running. I overtake Bottas for P4. Albon's next. Let's really push it here. It's a final moments of the race. Can we overtake Albon? I think we can get P3. Russell finishes. Verstappen is up ahead. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, please, please, please. Slipstream of Albon. Ah! Darn it.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I'd say it was down once again to good consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Oh, well deserved for the Red Bull of George Russell. He deserves that podium, but dang, we were so close to a podium. Alex Albon was literally milliseconds ahead of us and we couldn't make the move stick. If the start-finish line was a little further up the road, we could have gotten it, but P4. Look at that finishing time. We were literally 1/10 away from Albon. That P3 was almost ours, but sadly we have to sit in P4. But here are the results. Russell, Verstappen, Albon on the podium. Myself in P4, Lance Stroll just behind us. Bottas, Norris, Sainz, Giovinazzi, and Guan Yu Zhou finishing the top 10 points positions. De Vries, Ocon, Leclerc, Hamilton, Latifi, Schumacher, Kvyat, Aitken, Giotto, Gasly, and Magnussen rounding out the finishing bunch, with Matsushita not finishing the race. Now let's take a look at the standings. We still maintain the lead at the top, but it has shrunk down to a 9-point gap between myself and George Russell. He did well today, earning a good 25 points for P1. Alex Albon's in P3 with Lando Norris in P4. But constructor standings wise, we are still in the lead. Sainz got us some good points, I think 4 points in P8, and we sit 76 points in the lead, with Red Bull Racing on 64, 12-point gap to us in P2. So Williams also doing well, P8, but Renault and Racing Point do better and overtake them. Well, I don't know what to say. This race was so painfully close. We started off in P16, not the best qualifying performance from us, and I guess it is a semi-intentional grid penalty after our collision with Russell. I'm just gonna use that as an excuse, I guess. But that was a fantastic start at the start of the Grand Prix, making up a lot of positions and suddenly ending up in P8 or P9, just behind Valtteri Bottas in his Mercedes. And then we pushed on. Our tire wear was good. We defended well against other cars. We had some good race pace at times, doing well with the conditions of the track, but then it was all to fight for at the end. We dipped in early for the intermediates as soon as DRS was disabled, and then we had some good pace, making our way up to P4 again. Sadly couldn't make the move stick on Albon to get P3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next up, I believe, is the Monaco Grand Prix, so that is an exciting one. So please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live on my channel. As always, I hope you're doing well, and until the next video of mine, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.